Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Lottie and today we're going to do a Pilates for flexibility routine. And lots of people always say to me, I'm not flexible, I can't do Pilates, but that is why you should be doing it. And it's not really the flexibility that we are focusing on in terms of touching your toes and things like that, more the mobility in your joints and looking at your body as a whole and just trying to make sure that we're always using our full range of movement, not trying to push it or force it, but so that we don't lose that range of movement as we get older. So I hope you enjoy this workout. Let's get started with some roll downs. So just start at the back of your mat with your feet hip width apart and parallel. And then just have a sense of lengthening the tailbone down and the top of your head, so right between your ears, up towards the ceiling. And we're going to take a nice deep breath in and we're just going to start to lengthen the neck and roll down, flexing through the spine. And you can keep your legs straight or softly bent, just see how you're feeling today. So you might get a little bit of a stretch in the hamstrings. Try and keep the hips forwards over the heels. And let's keep the hands off the floor for now. So you're just letting your back be in this position and stretch here. And then start to roll up. So rounding, dropping your sit bones down. And again, with your legs straight or bent, see how you feel and then just lift up through the spine. So we'll do one more, rolling down again. And this time we're going to stay down there. Again, let's not put the hands on the mat. Let's just hold this position here. And then bend and stretch your knees. So a soft bend in the knees and then stretch. So just getting those hamstrings ready, waking them up. Keep a little lift through the abdominals. And bending and stretching. So just going soft bend and then stretching back to that range that you have got. So now let's just walk our hands forwards into a downward dog. So walking forwards into this position, but not actually trying to get our back really, really straight, but let's just try and keep the heels down for a minute. So your back might be a little bit more rounded and you might feel stretched kind of right the way down into the calves. And then again, let's just bend, softly bend the knees. You probably won't be able to bend them as much. And then stretch. So just see where you're at today with those legs. Nice and easy with the breath. The whole back line of the body stretching. So not just the legs, but also the back. Bending and stretching the knees. And then let's start to walk through the feet a little bit more. So make the position a little bit wider. And still keeping that alignment as we press one heel down. This time starting to lengthen the spine a little bit more. So sending the sit bones up, walking through the feet. And then we're going to bring both knees down carefully onto the mat. And we're going to just stretch out the hips a little bit, do a couple of different variations for the front of the hip and the front of the thigh. So taking your right leg forwards, looking for about a right angle with that leg, dropping the sit bones down, lifting up through the pubic bone. So it's not a, oh, lost my balance a little bit. It's not a tuck, but it's just a sense of lifting up and sliding down at the back. And then even without moving anywhere, you might be getting a nice sense of lengthening out and stretching through here. And then we'll just bend the front knee a little bit more. So having that balance, finding that balance, and then coming back. If you're really struggling to balance, you can always come by the wall or just have something to hold on to. It's not about the balance here really, it's more about just getting that alignment right and keeping nice and calm. So let's do one more, feeling that lift up through the pubic bone. And then just turning your back knee out. So you can put your hands on the floor, turn the back knee, in. Just be careful of that knee if you haven't got a mat, if you're on the carpet. And then just take that leg a little bit further. So now we kind of have a new front on a diagonal. And we can hold on to this leg again and we're just gonna bend that knee forwards and then come back. So slightly more into the groin, into the inner thigh. So just be gentle here. It can be quite a sore one for lots of us. And just making sure that that front thigh is tracking over the knee. And one more. Then we're going to keep coming around and make this the new front now. Place the hands down and extend that leg out to the side. And then we're just going to do a little rock back. So now I can really feel this through this thigh and also into this hip that I'm flexing and rocking back. So transitioning all the way around. And this one feels really nice. And then we're going to come forwards, hold yourself forwards, and then we're just going to get a little bit of movement through the spine. So taking your right arm up towards the ceiling. So we're twisting, opening up that chest, looking for that rotation through the whole spine and the neck, and then just thread this arm through this gap. And let's do one more on this side. Inhale, lift up. Pushing the mat away, and then exhale, head rotates and we reach that arm underneath. And then just do the same but with the other arm. So it should feel a little bit different. The same rotation. So you might be able to get a little bit more range of movement now on this side with that threading through. Breathing in, look up. And then breathing out, threading through. Good, and then let's just transition that knee back in and we'll repeat those on the other side. So I'm gonna face the other way just so that when I'm turning to you, you can see what's going on. So we're gonna step that leg forwards and just start with that front of thigh stretch first of all. So dropping the sit bones down, pulling it up through the front of the hip, and then just gently going forwards. And coming back. And again. So just seeing how that range of movement is without compromising your alignment. And that's the thing with the flexibility, is that there's no point trying to force the stretch or anything if you're all out of alignment and not holding strength as well. So with Pilates, we really try and find that balance between the two. So then you're turning that back leg inwards, just being careful of that knee, and then the new front is on our diagonal, and just have this hands on the thigh so you can really help track that leg forwards, and then coming back. So now a little bit more into the inner thigh. Then we're going all the way around to the front and extending that leg out, placing your hands down under your shoulders. So that knee, that back knee is kind of underneath the hip, and then we're going into that rocking back and forwards. So increasing that range of movement at the hip and then coming back. That stretch, last one. And if there's any sort of places where you feel like you want to hold a little bit longer, just see what feels good for you. And then we're going to again do that rotation with this leg extended. So first of all, the same arm as the leg extended, we're going to reach up and then thread the arm through the gap, rotating through the rib cage, through the thoracic spine, and one more. Exhale, thread through. Keeping the spine long, and then two on the other side. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, thread under. And one more. And just going to that range of movement that you have. today, and then just coming back and bringing this knee down. So we're gonna just swing our legs around the front, nice gentle transition into a spine stretch forwards and a roll back. So a little bit of ab work now, a little bit of core work, but we're still focusing on the range of movement, the flexibility in our whole body. So first of all, we're gonna sit nice and tall, and we're gonna have flex feet. So pressing the feet away, pressing the heels away, and then just start that lengthening forwards, fingers reaching down a little bit, but keep them off the legs, keep them off the floor. So stretching the back of the legs, the whole back of the body. So think of that we're not just stretching one muscle, but we're stretching all of the back of our body, the back line of our body. And then we're gonna start to roll back and sort of unravel, wave the spine down, opening up the hips, just letting your body settle, and then reach the arms back and stretching out now from the toes all the way to the fingers, and then again rolling up. So this is where we're gonna have to use the abdominals just a little bit and curl our spine all the way back over into that stretch forwards. And again, nice relaxed shoulders, keep those feet flexing and reaching back, and then exhale. So from here, pull up through the pubic bone, round your spine all the way forwards, and again stretching that back line of the body. And then we're gonna restack using the posture, and then we're gonna go into a little bit of a side reach. So quite a tight area for quite a lot of us, the side of the body, not really something that you would stretch when you think of, right, I'm going to do a stretch on my legs, on my shoulders. So we'll just do a little bit of for the side and add some rotation. So come into this long frog position, soles of the feet are together, hands resting out to the side. Actually, let's reach them up to shoulder height. And then we're going to just take one arm down, one arm over the top, and feel that opening of one side. And then we're going to turn the chest to face the hand on that side or the thigh, and then just lift up to the ceiling, and then reach, twist down to the mat, and breathe in, push up towards the ceiling. One more time. Rotate, and then open and extend. Really nice for the posture. And then we're going to come over to the other side. So both arms lift up, lifting over to the other side, and then again rotate towards your mat, and then up towards the ceiling, opening out the chest. Two more. Rotate down, and pressing the feet together. Last one. Keep lifting if you can, and try not to collapse through the spine as you come up. And then I really like doing a spine stretch forwards with the legs crossed. So quite a nice gentle stretch for the hips, for the back. So with your legs crossed, if you can, you're going to walk forwards. Your hands now can be on the floor, and we're going to walk forwards. Keep pushing back through the sit bones. So just gently coming forwards here. Maybe stretching a little bit into those hips. And then just walk the hands back in. And we'll do that one more time. And sometimes this one feels really nice if you walk to one side. And walk around through the front to the other side. And then just come back to the center and slowly roll back up. And then we're going to finish with a kneeling stretch again. So just roll forwards onto your knees. And we're going to just stretch out the back and the sides a little bit to finish off. So you're going to reach your arms out, twist to one side, so looking for that lovely rotation. And then we're going to reach back towards the back heel, if you can. Push the hips up And then just lifting your chest as you rotate to that side. And then restack, and we'll twist the other way. Reaching back to the heel. And if you can't reach the heel, it's fine to just reach up to where you can, or you're gently resting back on the heel. And then, that feels really nice, that one. And then we're just gonna come up to standing from there. So just one leg in front of the other. Let's come to a little squat position, so don't come up too quickly. And trying to just melt down through the heels, and then stretching your hips up. Bring the hands off of the mat, and then let's slowly roll up. Legs straight or bent. Come into that lovely tall position. Give your shoulders a little roll. And that is the routine complete. So I hope you're feeling nice and mobile, nice gentle movement, and enjoy this. You can do it maybe a few times a week as part of a program to help with your mobility, and just enjoy it and have fun. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.